G'day guys, it is Ben here from Hunt the Night. Now, what we're going to do today is have a quick look at this ThermTec Ares 335 thermal scope. Now, this is the fixed field of view, so this doesn't have the optical zoom in it like the 360 and the 660 scopes do from ThermTec. This is a 335, so it's got 3.2 base magnification, and it's got 5 times digital zoom on top of that. It is a 384, 12 micron, sub 35 millikelvin, sensor, all that cool stuff. The 3.2 base magnification is the key in this because it's got a little bit more than some of the other devices in this range, and you see it when you really start to zoom in. It does give you a bit better quality of picture, but we'll talk about that again in a second. On the back here, we've got a very, very simple, easy to use button system. We can press the button here for a photo, or can hold it down to record, and it does audio recording as well. This button here changes our color palettes. You can also turn on the artificial intelligence rangefinder, and you just realize there is no threat of the world being taken over yet, because it's not that intelligent. But it'll get there with firmware, but I just don't use it. But if you want to play around with it, and it's okay on a human size type target, if you want to play around, just hold it on, and it's cool, but it just doesn't work. And then we've got our power button here, which is also our sleep button. So press it for sleep, hold it down for power on and off. We've got the eye cup here as well, and the eye cup's pretty cool. It's magnetic, and the first version of these, it wasn't magnetic enough, but they fixed that. I'm giving that a good move around, and it's not moving, but it's pretty cool. It doesn't just pop off like a lot of eye cups do. I'm quite happy with that, especially because I don't use eye cups a lot either. Moving into the middle of the device, we've got our scrolling turret here. So this is for our zoom, for when we're actually using the device, but it's also, this button here is our menu button. So you press it, short press, and it comes into the brightness and contrast. You long press and it brings up the whole menu. Now, I'm not going to go through the whole menu again today because I've already done that in another video. So check out our YouTube channel for the menu. There's so much in these devices that you can control. It's so cool. We did a whole video on the menu. Same as zeroing. We'll go into a zeroing video separately as well. Up here we've got our battery turret. Now, this is pretty cool. It comes with 2 turrets, so you can run either an 18500 or an 18650. Just bump the camera. Battery in it, and it doesn't matter which way you put it in, it's going to run. So really cool for out in the field when you want to change a battery, because there's no internal batteries in this. You do get quite a long run out of an 18500 batteries. I'll be getting around 6 or so hours out of an 18650. So it's quite a long run time anyway. To refresh the device, there is no internal moving parts in this, so there's no shutter in this. So to refresh it, you have to have the lens cap closed. You double press this button, and then you press it one more time, and the instruction comes up on the screen when you double tap it. But that'll refresh it. But these have got really, really long refreshes. There's not a lot of I'm talking like 4 or 5 minutes before I'm having to refresh these devices. Sometimes I just forget. They're quite good. The image quality on these is absolutely stunning. ThermTec have made a very, very impressive device. And to go with that, having this little bit of extra base magnification 3.2 rather than about that 2.5 to 2.8 you often see in the 35mm focal length, it makes it a very, very usable device. I'll put some footage up. You'll see there's a little wombat here that I'm zooming in on, and that wombat is just on 240 meters away, and it's still quite reasonable. Normally these 35mm focal lengths, I say 17 HMR down, foxes 150 meters and less. I reckon I'd be happy shooting 220 with this type of with this scope. I've actually got it on my 17 HMR at the moment, so I will be playing around with it a bit more. But I'm very, very happy with the overall image quality. The color palettes are fantastic as well. I love being able to change my color palettes here really easily. Very usable color palettes. This is seriously for their first civilian scope that they put on the market. This is an absolute cracker. Anyway, guys, one last little thing. Did I mention audio recording? Because it audio records it beautifully, and I probably did. I love the picture-in-picture as well. The picture-in-picture zooms in just the picture-in-picture, not the whole image. And I really like being able to retain my full field of view. Anyway, that was the last little bit, guys. These are available at huntthenight.com.au. check them out. These are absolutely fantastic. Very, very happy with them. And always, guys, don't forget to tag a vegan.